God says, do not scroll. Do not look away. You have only 10 seconds. If you leave now, you will lose me, and you will lose my son. You have been chosen, and chosen ones do not run from the call. God says, my child, listen closely. The moment you skip this, something closes in the spirit. This is not just another moment. This is divine. I speak to you now because I still love you, but time is short, and your decision today will echo forever. God says, do not skip no matter what. If you believe in your heart this message is meant for you, comment Amen to affirm. You are not here by accident. Heaven has orchestrated this moment with intention. There are no coincidences when it comes to my will. You were drawn here because something in your soul is stirring. That heaviness you've been carrying, I feel it. That fear you've been hiding, I see it. That cry you've held back for so long, I hear it. I'm not far from you, child, I never left. But you've been slipping, you've been distracted, and the enemy has been whispering lies into your ears, trying to get you to disconnect from me. But I have come to stop the spiral. I have come to speak directly to your soul. You were not made to live in fear. You were not born to walk in confusion. I have chosen you for more. You feel that tug in your chest? That's not emotion. That's me. I am calling you back. Do not ignore me this time. Like this video, if your spirit knows this is your moment, let this be your sign of faith. There are seasons in your life where I come to you gently, but this is not one of them. This is one of those moments where I interrupt your day with urgency. The kind of urgency that doesn't come from man. The kind of urgency that rattles your spirit because it's from me. My voice is not always loud, but when I speak like this, you must listen, you must act, because if you keep putting me off, you will eventually lose the very connection your soul desperately needs. The enemy has tried to isolate you. He's used pain, he's used people, he's used silence, but I have used every storm to carry you closer to me. Even in your rebellion, I kept my hand on you. Even when you cursed my name, I protected your purpose. And even now, though you've ignored my signs, I give you one more. Not because you deserve it, but because I love you. Comment 1111 if you believe this was meant just for you. You may think you're not worthy of being chosen, that your past disqualifies you. But hear me clearly, I don't choose you because you're perfect. I choose you because you're mine. I don't need your perfection, I need your surrender. If you knew the power I've placed inside of you, you would stop running, you would stop doubting, you would rise. I am the God who split the sea, and I can split your depression. I am the God who shut the lion's mouth, and I can shut the mouth of every lie spoken against you. I am the God who brought fire from heaven, and I can reignite the flame in your soul that the world tried to kill. But you must choose me. You must stop skipping the things I put in front of you to rescue you. This is not a coincidence. You were meant to hear this. My hand has been over your life from the beginning. I've seen every tear you cried when no one was around. I've counted every night you went to sleep afraid. And I have not forgotten you. I am not punishing you. I am positioning you. You think you're in delay, but you're actually in development. Every rejection was my redirection. Every closed door was my mercy in disguise. Comment 222 if you trust my timing. Child, I need you to understand what you're facing right now is not the end. The pressure you feel is not to break you. It's to birth something new. I am doing something inside of you that can't be rushed. That's why it's been hard. That's why things haven't made sense. I'm not late. I'm strategic. I'm eternal. I'm not bound by time, but I work perfectly within it. You're about to see me move in ways you've never seen before, but you can't miss the moment. If you walk away now, you might miss the miracle. If you delay obedience, you may delay destiny. Don't trade my voice for the noise. Don't trade your anointing for attention. The world may overlook you, but heaven knows your name. You are my beloved, my anointed, my set-apart one. You're tired, I know. You've been fighting silent battles, smiling on the outside but breaking inside. You've wanted someone to just see you, to truly understand what you're going through. I do. I've been walking with you the whole time. I've been carrying you when you didn't even know. You're not alone. You never were. But it's time to stop pretending you're okay without me. Come back, fully, desperately, honestly. This world is loud. It pulls you in 100 directions. But my whisper can still be heard if you lean in. My peace still calms storms. My word still breaks chains. My presence still shifts atmospheres. All I need is your yes. All I need is your heart. I don't want your perfection. I want your permission. Let me in again. What you feel right now in your chest, that's me. I'm real. I'm here. And I've been waiting for you to come back. You don't have to fix yourself first. Just come. I'll do the healing. I'll do the restoring. I'll take the broken pieces and make something beautiful again. You've been running on empty, pouring into others while neglecting your own soul. But I say this now, I am refilling you. I am restoring what life tried to drain. I will give you new strength, new clarity, and a new fire. But you must stay. Don't scroll. Don't silence this moment. I'm doing surgery on your spirit right now, and when I'm done, you'll never be the same. Have you heard about the top secret ritual the government wants to keep hidden? Imagine if a single 7-second ritual could clear your debts and draw wealth to you effortlessly. A leaked CIA report and 4 leading neuroscience labs confirm it's not a myth. Struggling families are moving into dream homes with total peace of mind. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You've been battling things no one knows about. You've been crying out in silence, hoping that somehow I would hear you. I heard every whisper, every quiet plea, every moment you thought no one cared. I did. You were never invisible to me. Not one moment of your life has escaped my attention. I have seen you in your best and in your worst, and I chose you still. I chose you then. I choose you now. And I will never stop choosing you. If your heart feels this deeply, comment 333 to declare your faith. Do not underestimate what I'm about to do through you. The world has tried to label you by your wounds, but I call you by your future. I call you by your name. You are not your failure. You are not your fear. You are not what they did to you. You are not what they said about you. You are what I spoke over you before you were even born. I called you chosen. I called you mine, and no lie can ever override my truth. The reason you've felt so much resistance lately is because the enemy sees what's coming. He knows something you don't. He knows how close you are to breakthrough. That's why it's been so heavy. That's why you've been second-guessing your worth. But let me remind you, child, I don't start something I don't finish. I began this work in you, and I will complete it. Not one part of your journey is wasted. Even the darkest chapters are about to turn into testimonies. You are being refined. I know it hurts, but this pain has purpose. This stretching is not punishment, it's preparation. What I'm about to release into your life cannot live in shallow soil. I'm building you to carry more. That's why it's been lonely. That's why it's been quiet. I've been separating you from distractions, not to harm you, but to make room for my glory. Comment 555 if you still believe my plan is greater than your pain. You've been tempted to go back, to settle for less, to shrink your calling, but I say no. I didn't bring you this far for you to turn around now. You've come too far. You've cried too many tears. You've overcome too much to let the enemy convince you to stop. You are not weak. You are not broken. You are mine. And what belongs to me will not be defeated. There are angels around you right now, even if you don't feel it. My spirit is hovering over your life, guarding what you cannot see. Every battle that tried to destroy you has been intercepted by my hand. That car accident that didn't happen, that sickness that didn't take you out, that betrayal that didn't break you, that's not luck. That's me. That's my protection. That's my mercy. And I will continue to cover you as long as you don't give up. My child, I know you're tired, but your breakthrough is closer than it's ever been. The weight you feel today is proof that something holy is about to be born in you. Do not walk away from the process. Even when you don't see results, I'm working behind the scenes. I am shifting hearts. I am rearranging timelines. I am making a way that no man can block. Comment 1212 if you trust that I'm working even in silence. You have cried out for confirmation. You have asked me to send a sign. This is it. This is that sign. This is your moment to align your heart again. Not with fear, not with the world, but with me. Come back to your first love. I've missed your voice. I've missed the way you used to worship me without shame. You let life drown out your praise, but I'm calling you to rise again. There is oil on your life. There is a divine assignment over you that hell has been trying to cancel. But no demon in hell can remove what I've declared over you in heaven. What I blessed, no man can curse. What I started in you, no man can end. You are not behind. You are not late. You are exactly where I need you to be for what I'm about to do next. Do not be fooled by what you see. The storm around you is not bigger than the power within you. I am the God who walked on water, and I can calm every wave of doubt inside of you. I am not intimidated by your questions. I am not moved by your fears. I am anchored in my promises, and my promises do not change. Yes, you've made mistakes, but grace is greater. Yes, you've fallen short, but my love goes deeper. You've tried to earn what I already gave you freely. You don't need to strive. You need to surrender. You don't need to perform. You need to rest in me. I will carry you through this. Don't you see it, child? The enemy's only goal is to convince you to stop believing, because if he can silence your faith, he can kill your future. But not this time. Not now. I'm awakening your spirit. I'm renewing your hope. I'm breathing life into the dry places of your soul. And this time, you won't just survive. You will rise. You were born for more than just getting by. I did not place you on this earth to wander aimlessly. You have purpose, you have calling, you have my spirit inside of you. That means you are not ordinary, you are supernatural. When you walk, heaven moves. When you speak, darkness flees. When you pray, miracles start forming. You've been living like you're forgotten, but I remember everything about you. I remember your laugh. I remember your tears. I remember the first time you called out to me, and I am still that same God, the one who held your hand when you were scared, the one who gave you peace when you didn't understand, the one who protected you when no one else could. I am still here. Even now, I am lifting burdens off your shoulders. I am healing wounds that go deeper than words. I am touching places in your heart that you haven't let anyone into. Let me in, child. Let me love you fully. You don't have to pretend with me. I know the real you, and I still choose you. Why is this 7-second CIA ritual spreading everywhere so fast? New CIA leaks have revealed a powerful brain ritual that triggers instant wealth flow. This 7-second technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is rapidly changing lives. From crushing debt to dream vacations, this could be your shortcut to abundance. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Your future is not in the hands of people, it's in my hands. Your peace doesn't depend on your bank account, your relationship status, or your reputation. Your peace comes from me, and I never run dry. So come back to the one who never changes. Come back to the one who never leaves. Come back to the one who died just to have your heart. This is your time. This is your moment. I am not a god of chance. I am a god of purpose. And this was always part of the plan. I see the doubts rising in your mind. I see the war in your heart. You wonder, is this really for me? Yes, child, it is. You wouldn't be here reading this if it wasn't meant for you. You could have scrolled past. You could have ignored it. But something made you stay. That something is me. I brought you here. I spoke through this moment because I knew you needed to hear my voice again. You needed to be reminded that you are not forgotten, that you are not abandoned, that you are still called. Comment 777 if your heart knows this is truth. You've been living under weight I never asked you to carry. Expectations, pain, pressure. You've been trying to be strong for everyone else, but silently breaking inside. You put on a brave face, but I see what's behind it. You're tired of pretending. You're exhausted from trying to be everything to everyone. So hear me clearly now. You don't have to do it all. Let me carry you. Let me lift what's too heavy for you. I am not asking you to fix yourself. I'm asking you to give me what's broken. I can work with the pieces. I always have. I created you from dust. I breathe life into what others call dead. I bring beauty out of ashes. You may not see a way forward, but I already wrote the next chapter. You think it's over, but I've barely begun. The world will try to define you by your failures, but I define you by my forgiveness. The world will remind you of your past, but I remind you of my promises. You are not the same as you once were. You've grown, you've endured, you've survived battles that others would have collapsed under. That strength came from me, and I'm not finished pouring into you yet. Comment 999 if you know you've come too far to go back now. The enemy wants you to live in regret, but I'm calling you into restoration. He wants to keep you trapped in shame, but I'm covering you with grace. Every lie he's whispered about you, I am replacing with truth. You are not unloved. You are not too far gone. You are not forgotten. You are mine, and I fight for what belongs to me. Right now, I am standing between you and every weapon formed against your life. No curse can stand when I've spoken blessing. No darkness can remain where my light enters. No fear can survive in the presence of my perfect love. I go before you. I surround you. I uphold you with my righteous right hand. You ask me, why does it feel so hard right now? Because the closer you get to the promise, the louder the resistance becomes. The enemy is threatened by your future. That's why he's been trying to distract you, delay you, and discourage you, but he's already lost. He knows it. Now it's time for you to know it too. I want you to walk like you're chosen, speak like you're redeemed, pray like heaven hears you because it does. I have never stopped listening. Every time you whispered my name in the dark, I leaned in. Every time you wept and felt alone, I was closer than your breath. I am not a distant God. I am not far away. I am here. This is not just another day. This is a spiritual crossroads, the kind where destinies shift and hearts are realigned. You can't afford to ignore this. You can't afford to scroll away from this moment. What I am planting in you right now will change your life if you let it. Comment 1010 if you receive that. This is not emotional hype. This is spiritual urgency. Heaven is drawing near, and I am asking for your attention. I am calling you back to the place where your soul comes alive. You've wandered long enough. You've searched everywhere else. Now come back to me. Return to your Creator. Return to the one who knew your name before the world ever did. You've been looking for peace in people. That's why it hasn't lasted. You've been chasing purpose in places I never sent you. That's why you feel lost. But if you look to me, I will restore everything. I will give you peace that doesn't break. I will give you purpose that doesn't shift with the wind. You think you need a plan, but what you really need is my presence. My presence will guide you into the right doors. My presence will lead you to the right people. My presence will protect you from every counterfeit dressed as opportunity. Do not trade my presence for popularity. Do not trade my truth for temporary comfort. You are not ordinary. You are marked. You are anointed. You are set apart for something greater than you can understand right now. I need you to stop doubting what I already confirmed. I need you to silence every voice that contradicts what I spoke over your life. Yes, you'll be misunderstood. Yes, you'll be judged, but you will be obedient, and obedience brings blessing. Every time you chose me over compromise, I saw it. Every time you walked away from what wasn't right, I honored it. Your sacrifice has not been forgotten. Your faithfulness is being multiplied. Even the prayers you thought I didn't hear, I'm answering in this season. Some answers will come through peace, some through people, and some through divine interruption. Could the CIA really be hiding a 7-second ritual that turns money struggles into fortune? A covert CIA finding exposes a strange 7-second ritual that activates money, attracting brainwaves on autopilot. Supported by science and 4 elite labs, this home ritual is turning struggling people into dream lifestyle owners. But this page may disappear soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted from the internet forever. This moment is one of those divine interruptions. You've prayed for clarity. Here it is. Stay close to me. Do not skip what I send. Do not dismiss what your spirit knows is true. The world may laugh at this. The enemy may mock it. But your spirit knows this is holy. This is different. This is me. You are not alone. You never were, and you never will be. I walk with you into every battle. I sit with you in every silence. I celebrate with you in every victory. I weep with you in every loss. I am the God who doesn't leave, not when it gets hard, not when you get tired, not when you fail. I stay, and because I stay, you will stand. Because I cover you, you will overcome. Because I go before you, you will not be destroyed. You may be pressed, but you are not crushed. You may be struck down, but you are not forsaken. My hand is still on you. This is your reminder. This is your invitation. Do not skip this. You will lose me if you walk away. Not because I stopped loving you, but because you stopped reaching for me. Stay close. Stay surrendered. Stay aware. This is holy ground, child, and you are standing in the middle of a miracle. You've been waiting for something to shift, for a sign that everything you've been through had meaning. This is that sign. Not just words, not just coincidence. This is divine alignment. I am not just encouraging you, I am waking you up. You were never meant to stay hidden. You were never meant to stay silent. I called you out of the shadows. I called you into light. And now I'm calling you to rise. Comment 1515 if your heart says this was meant for you. The world keeps telling you to be strong. But I am telling you to be still. Let me fight for you. Let me carry the weight. I didn't ask you to do this alone. I didn't call you to figure it all out. I called you to trust me, to walk with me, to lean into me, even when it's hard, especially when it's hard. You've tried to fix what only I can heal. You've tried to open doors I've closed for your protection. And now you're tired, worn down, wondering why everything feels like a dead end. Listen to me, I am not punishing you. I am protecting you from less than what I promised. Some things you prayed for would have crushed you. Some people you cried over were never meant to stay. I removed them not to hurt you, but to make space for something holy. You don't see it all now, but you will. And when you do, you'll thank me for not giving you what you thought you wanted. Because I'm not just giving you what's good, I'm preparing what's godly, what's eternal, what's wrapped in grace and sealed with favor. You are not overlooked. You are not rejected. You are not second best. You are my masterpiece. You are my vessel. I chose you for such a time as this. That stirring in your chest, that's me breathing on your purpose again. I am not done writing your story. I'm just flipping the page. You've wondered if you missed it, if the window closed, if you waited too long. But my timing is not your timing. What looks like delay to you is development to me. I'm building your strength. I'm stretching your capacity. I'm deepening your roots. Because what I'm about to release into your life needs depth to hold it. Comment 1717 if you receive this deep in your soul. There's something inside of you the enemy has tried to bury. A gift, a calling, a divine assignment that terrifies hell. That's why the attacks have been so personal, so relentless. Because you're dangerous to darkness. Your prayers shake the unseen. Your worship breaks chains. Your obedience creates ripple effects. You may never see this side of heaven. I need you to stop playing small. Stop shrinking your voice. Stop questioning what I already confirmed. The enemy's greatest fear is not your failure, it's your obedience. Because when you walk in alignment with me, heaven backs you. Angels move at your word, and the impossible becomes normal. You're not like everyone else. That's why you've never fit in. That's why the crowd never satisfied you. I didn't design you to blend in. I designed you to carry light in dark places, to walk where others run, to stand when others fall. And though it's been hard, you've kept going. I see that, I honor that. Don't let the silence fool you. I'm working in the waiting. I'm answering in the stillness. What feels like a pause is actually a setup. You're walking into a season of clarity, of closure, of completion, but also of new beginnings. I will restore everything the enemy stole: time, energy, peace, joy, even the years you thought were wasted. I'll redeem them. I'll multiply them. I'll make them matter. You thought it was over, but I say it's just beginning. Child, don't skip this moment. If you walk away from me now, you will lose the very thing your heart has been crying out for. Not because I want to leave you, but because I go where I'm welcomed. I knock, but I will not force. I reach, but I wait for your reach back. You must choose me again, fully, honestly. Not halfway, not just on Sunday. I want your whole heart. Comment Amen if today you say yes again. I have protected you more than you'll ever realize. That night you felt like giving up, I stayed with you. That time you almost walked away from life, I whispered hope into your chest. That relationship that fell apart, I let it collapse to save you. You only saw pain, but I was pulling you out of something that would have killed your calling. Could a hidden CIA discovery explain why so many are suddenly living in luxury? Secret CIA research has now come to light, revealing a brain-hacking ritual that draws in wealth like magic. It only takes 7 seconds, you can do it at home, and it's supported by 4 neuroscience labs. People are ditching debt and living in luxury right now, but this information won't stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted. You are still breathing because your purpose isn't finished. You are still standing because my grace upheld you. I know it's been hard. I know you've had moments where you doubted everything, even me. But I never let go. Even when your faith was weak, my love stayed strong. I am not ashamed of you. I'm not disappointed in you. I'm proud of you for holding on when it didn't make sense. I'm proud of you for not giving up when everything in you wanted to quit. I'm proud of you for coming back to me now. This is not the end of your story. This is the breakthrough moment. The one everything has been leading to. Let me remind you who I am. I am the God who splits seas and shuts the mouths of lions. I bring water from rocks and rain from dry skies. I use broken people to do mighty things. I choose the overlooked, the forgotten, the rejected, and I raise them to places they never imagined. If I can use David the shepherd, Esther the orphan, and Peter the failure, I can use you too. You are not behind. You are in position. You are not disqualified. You are destined. And I am not limited by your mistakes. I am the God of redemption, of restoration, of revival. You have not missed your moment. You're walking right into it now. You are covered by me, surrounded by me, and held in the palm of my hand. No weapon formed against you will prosper. No tongue that rises against you will succeed, because you are not just anyone, you are chosen. You've come too far to give up now. You've walked through valleys no one else knows about. You've carried burdens in silence. You've prayed prayers in the dark, wondering if anyone heard. I did. Every word, every sigh, every tear that rolled down your face while no one was watching, I caught them. They weren't wasted. They were seeds. And now, harvest is coming. Comment 222 if you trust that God is moving in unseen ways. Do not let the enemy trick you into believing I've gone quiet. Silence does not mean absence. Just because you can't hear me doesn't mean I'm not working. My greatest moves often come in your stillest moments. When your heart is quiet, when your faith is barely hanging on, those are the moments I'm laying foundations no one else can see. The pressure you feel right now is not random. It is not punishment. It's proof that you're on the edge of something holy. You are on the verge of walking into the kind of breakthrough that shifts generations. That's why it's felt heavier. That's why the enemy has fought you harder. He doesn't fight what isn't a threat. And you, child, are a threat to darkness. The anointing over your life is real. It's not based on feelings. It's not based on how perfect your past looks. It's based on my calling. And I do not revoke what I place. I don't change my mind about you. I don't take back what I've declared. You are still called. You are still chosen. You are still mine. And because you're mine, I will defend you. I will deliver you. I will direct you. You don't have to chase what I've already promised. You don't have to beg for what I've already placed within you. You only need to believe. You only need to stay close. Comment 1111 if you believe that no weapon formed against you will win. You keep wondering if you're enough. You keep replaying mistakes, failures, missed moments. But I need you to hear this again. My grace covers all of it. My power is made perfect in your weakness. I never asked you to be enough. I asked you to trust that I am, and I am. I am the beginning and the end, the one who holds time in his hands, the one who speaks and worlds form, the one who knows you fully and still chooses you. You're not walking through this season alone. I am walking with you. Every step, every day, even when you don't feel me, I'm there. Your situation may feel overwhelming, but I am not overwhelmed. I'm not confused. I'm not late. I am in control. What looks like a setback is setting you up for something far greater. What feels like rejection is actually redirection. I don't waste anything, not even pain. There's a reason for the delay. There's a purpose in the pause. You're not waiting in vain. I've been using the waiting room to prepare you for rooms you never imagined standing in. And when those doors open, you won't have to force them. They will swing wide because I opened them. Comment Amen if you receive that in your heart. You've wondered why people left, why relationships ended, why some things just didn't work out. You blamed yourself. You thought something was wrong with you. But I was removing what could not go where I'm taking you. I was protecting you from what would have poisoned your peace. Don't chase what I've already released. Don't hold on to what I've removed. I have something better, not just more better, not just new, divinely appointed. I'm not building your life on luck. I'm building it on purpose. I've ordered your steps even when you didn't know where you were going. And I'm still ordering them now. The days ahead may still hold challenges, but you won't walk into them weak. You'll walk in full of my spirit, full of my strength, full of the authority that comes from knowing who you belong to. You don't need the world's approval when you already have heaven's. I've seen how faithful you've been when no one was watching. I've watched you serve when you were empty, love when you were broken, give when you had nothing left. I've seen every small act of obedience, and I'm about to reward it in a way that no eye has seen and no ear has heard. Why are so many claiming this CIA ritual changed their life in just 7 seconds? This leaked CIA ritual is the real deal, and it's potent. A 7-second brainwave hack, backed by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping regular people leap from broke to abundant. Dream homes, cars, trips, it's all within reach. But this video could disappear any time from the internet. So click the link in the description and comments now to see it before it's gone forever. Your season of hiddenness is not punishment, it's preservation. I've been shaping you in secret so I can trust you with influence. I've been quieting the noise around you so you can finally hear my whisper again. Don't ignore me now. Don't scroll past the very moment I created to speak into your life. You've asked for a word. This is it. You've asked for proof. This is it. You've asked if I still care. Yes, I do, with every fiber of my being. You don't need to wait until things make sense to trust me. Trust me now. Trust me when you don't see it. Trust me when your heart is heavy. Trust me when the doors are closed. Trust me when you're tired. I won't fail you. Everything is about to shift, and when it does, you'll know it wasn't because of your strength. It was because of my hand. You'll look back and say, only God could have done this. And you'll be right, because I am the one who makes ways in the wilderness. I am the one who parts seas with a word. I am the one who heals the broken and raises the forgotten. I am the one who turns graves into gardens. You are still in my story, still in my will, still in my hand. You are not behind. You are not broken beyond repair. You are exactly who I've called you to be, and I will finish what I started in you. You are not stuck. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned in the middle of the storm. I am right here, and I'm not letting go. Not now, not ever. Even if you feel surrounded by darkness, you are surrounded by me first. And nothing can come near you unless I allow it. And if I allow it, it's for your growth, not your destruction. Comment 1212 if you know God is your protector. I know what's been weighing on you. The unanswered prayers, the silent nights, the closed doors, the pain that keeps resurfacing. You've told yourself, maybe it's just not meant for me. But I'm telling you, don't give up on the promise. What I spoke over you was not empty. My word doesn't return void. I am not a man that I should lie. If I said it, I will do it. You've seen others move forward while you feel left behind. You've seen them receive the very things you've been praying for. And the enemy has tried to plant bitterness in your heart. But I'm guarding your soil. You were not forgotten, you were preserved. You were not overlooked, you were being prepared. The speed of others is not your measure. Your journey is sacred. It is timed by heaven. There are moments where you felt like I was silent, but I was actually speaking to your spirit in ways your mind couldn't understand. That whisper that told you to keep going, that strength that appeared from nowhere, that was me. You've been hearing me all along, even when you didn't realize it. You've prayed prayers that haven't been answered yet, but they were never ignored. I'm storing every word, every cry, every sigh. You will see the fruit of what you planted in tears, and you will reap it in joy, not in someone else's life, in yours. Comment, Amen, if you know your harvest is coming. There are things you've gone through that no one else would understand. Some pain doesn't even have words. Some days you didn't even know how you made it through. But you did, because I carried you. You've had nights you couldn't sleep because your mind wouldn't stop racing. But even in that, I was with you. I held your heart through every anxious thought. You've survived things the enemy thought would kill you. You're still here, still standing, still seeking me, even when you felt distant. That's not weakness, that's faith, real faith. Faith that refuses to quit, even when everything looks like it's falling apart. And I honor that kind of faith. I respond to it. This season may not look the way you expected, but what I'm doing in your heart is far more important than what's happening around you. I'm building something inside of you that will outlast every storm, every disappointment, every delay. You're becoming someone the old version of you could never have carried. Comment 333 if you believe you are being transformed for the better. Stop trying to figure it all out. Stop trying to carry tomorrow before it gets here. Today has enough, and I'm in it with you. I'm not waiting for the future to bless you. I'm blessing you now, in the midst of the struggle, in the middle of the confusion. My presence is not limited to perfect days. I am with you on the hard ones. The enemy wants you to believe that you've lost me, that because you messed up or walked away for a while, you're too far gone. But my love doesn't break like that. My mercy doesn't expire. When you fall, I reach lower. When you hide, I come find you. When you run, I wait for you to turn around. And I'm here, now, calling you again, not to shame you, but to restore you. I still want you. I still choose you. I still have plans for you, plans that are good, plans that will bless others through you. You may not feel ready, but I am. I'm ready to do something in your life that can only be explained by my hand. You won't need to explain how things turned around. People will look at your life and say, that had to be God. Because I'm not going to bless you privately, I'm going to prepare a table in front of those who counted you out. Not to shame them, but to glorify me. To show the world what I do with the ones no one expected. With the ones who felt disqualified. With the ones who almost gave up. What's really behind the 7-second brain technique that's making headlines and new millionaires? A stunning CIA leak has just revealed a 7-second brain ritual that's helping normal people wipe out debt and attract serious wealth. With proof from 4 neuroscience labs, this at-home method is turning financial stress into dream living. Homes, cars, vacations, it's all happening. But the government could take this down at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There is favor coming that doesn't match what you've been through. Peace that won't make sense. Joy that returns stronger than ever before. I am not just healing you, I am strengthening you. You are coming out of this wiser, bolder, softer, and more filled with me than you've ever been. You've carried the weight long enough. Now, let me carry you. Trust me again, not just with your soul, but with your life, your future, your fears, your wounds. I'm not afraid of any of it. I already know it all, and I still want you close. I need you to stop listening to the lie that says, this is all there is. No, child, this is not where your story ends. This is not the final page. I write redemption stories. I turn chaos into beauty. I bring life out of what seems finished. And I'm not done with you. I'm awakening dreams that seemed buried. I'm reviving hope that felt cold. I'm restoring vision where you felt blind. There is a shift happening in your life, and it starts in your spirit, right now, in this very moment. You are stepping out of survival and into surrender, out of fear and into faith, out of delay and into divine timing. But you must stay, you must believe, you must not skip this. This moment matters, because my voice is here, my hand is over your life, and my spirit is stirring your soul. Don't ignore it, don't downplay it, don't silence it. You've been through seasons where it felt like everything was being stripped away. People walked out, opportunities vanished, dreams seemed to fade. And you asked me why I allowed the tearing, why I didn't stop the pain. But now listen, child. I never take without the intention to give back more. I prune not to punish, but to prepare. You were not being destroyed. You were being refined. Comment 555 if you believe the pain had a purpose. I know it didn't make sense at the time. I know it still doesn't make sense some days. But I need you to understand this. The shaking had to happen. If I didn't remove certain things, they would have held you back from what I'm about to bring. Some connections were keeping you stuck. Some comfort zones were keeping you small. And you've been called to more. You may not feel ready, but I've been preparing you this whole time. Every hard lesson, every quiet night, every unanswered prayer has been part of the molding. You're not who you used to be. Even if others can't see it, I can. And heaven sees it too. All of heaven has been watching you grow, watching you endure, watching you choose me over and over again, even when it was hard. And now, I'm getting ready to honor that faith. Child, you haven't missed your moment. It's just been maturing. You haven't been forgotten, it's just been forming. The time is coming when what's been hidden will be revealed, what's been planted will bloom, and you'll understand why you had to go through every single trial. Not just for your sake, but for the sake of those who will hear your story and believe in me again. There are lives connected to your obedience. There are people who will be saved, healed, and restored because you chose to say yes. So don't give up now. Don't stop now. Don't skip what's sacred. My presence is heavy around you right now. This is not a feeling, this is a moment that shifts something inside of you. Comment 999 if you feel the shift in your spirit right now. There are blessings you've prayed for, but I'm about to give you things you didn't even ask for. Unexpected favor, unexplained peace, undeniable joy. I'm going to show you how good I really am, not just in the quiet places, but in the open. The world will see how I take care of my children. You won't have to fight for it, you won't have to strive. I'm about to do things for you that no man could make happen. Doors that were sealed shut, I'll open them. Hearts that were hardened, I'll soften them. Paths that were blocked, I'll clear them. Not because you earned it, but because you're mine. But don't forget this, the blessing is not the prize. I am. My presence is the reward. God says, finally, you have found this. Archangel Michael is about to be joined in holy union, and you are called, yes, you to be there. You must come. There is no maybe. This is once in eternity. You have been chosen to witness the presence of God and to stand among the mighty archangels. But do not wait. Open this before the wedding begins. You have only 1 minute. Comment Amen to say yes to this divine call. You may feel like this is just another moment, but it isn't. Heaven's gates are open right now. The music is playing. The angels are taking their places. A moment like this will not return. This is a wedding unlike any other, where eternity leans down and taps your shoulder. You are not here by accident. You were led here. You were pulled in by the hand of heaven itself. You are not just invited, you are summoned. I have chosen you, not the world. I have seen your heart, and I have not forgotten you. Like this, if you believe God still moves mountains for the ones he loves, this is not a story. This is a divine moment unfolding now, and the invitation has your name carved on it in light. This is my voice speaking to you. I am the Lord your God. I have sent this message through time and space to reach you before this wedding begins. Do not ignore this call. You have carried heavy burdens, cried silent tears, and waited in the dark. But today is different. Today is holy. Today, heaven reaches out and lifts your name before the angels. You are not left out. You are not overlooked. You are beloved. Comment 1111 if you believe something powerful is unfolding right now. The wedding of Archangel Michael is not just a heavenly celebration. It is a sign, a confirmation that my will is moving, that battles are ending, that peace is breaking through. Michael, the warrior of heaven, who stood against the serpent in the days of war, now steps into a union of peace, strength, and divine joy. And you, yes, you are called to see it with your own eyes, to witness heaven in celebration, to stand not just as a spectator, but as a favored guest, a chosen one, my beloved child. Do you understand what this means? This is my reminder that even after war, there is joy. Even after years of hardship, there is fulfillment. Even after seasons of silence, there is the sound of trumpets. The same Michael who stood in fire and fought in darkness now stands in light. And so will you. You've been fighting, I know. The nights have felt long, the prayers have felt unanswered. But I am not a distant God. I am near. I heard every word. I saw every tear. I counted every sigh. I carried every weight you didn't know how to speak out loud. Comment 222 if you trust that God is about to turn the page in your life. I have prepared a table for you. I have sent angels to walk with you. I have not left you alone in the battle. Every setback was a setup. Every delay was divine. And now I call you out of the shadows and into my light. Come to this wedding, let your spirit rise. You will see joy again. You will feel peace again. The chains are falling, the doors are opening. The time is now. Heaven does not host weddings without meaning. This is a covenant, not just of love, but of war and peace. When Michael is joined in unity, it is a symbol that your war is ending, that the battle you fought in silence is about to break into praise, that where you thought you'd be crushed, you'll be crowned, that where you were wounded, you'll be made whole. Yes, I see you, the one who has held on to me even when everything screamed to let go, the one who whispered prayers while pretending to be strong, the one who didn't walk away when it would have been easier to run. You stayed, and because you stayed, I am lifting you up. Because you trusted me when I was silent, I am now opening heaven to speak over your life. Do not doubt this moment. I am not late. I have never been late. I've been preparing. I've been watching. And now I say, come. Don't miss what I have set in motion. The same God who led Moses through the sea, who shut the mouths of lions, who raised the dead, that same God is calling you to come. Not as a servant, but as a beloved guest. Not as an outsider, but as my own child. The light you've been waiting for is already shining. The wedding begins in moments. Michael is standing at the altar. The archangels are taking their places. The sky is roaring with glory, and your name is echoing through heaven. You are part of this. You are not a spectator in your own story. You are a witness of wonders. You are walking into a room that others only dream of, because I chose you. Not for your perfection, but because of your heart, because I see what no one else sees. So come, I am here. I am in this moment, and I will not fail you. My promises are not empty. My protection is real. No weapon formed against you will prosper. Not one. I've held you this long. Do you think I'd let go now? I am the beginning and the end. And this is the beginning of something new, something holy, something eternal. You are walking into a room where angels rejoice and heaven sings. You're not just watching, you're meant to be part of it. Is it possible to attract money by simply speaking some miraculous words? This 9-word script, verified by Harvard and 6 neuroscience labs, proves you absolutely can. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. It takes less than 30 seconds, but this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible. You are not unworthy. I say you are chosen. And if I, the Lord of all creation, say you are chosen, then nothing, and no one can say otherwise. Stay with me. Don't look away. The wedding is beginning. The light is growing. The veil is lifting. Heaven is calling your name. God says, the doors of heaven are opening wider. The trumpets are beginning to sound. The moment is no longer coming, it is here. The wedding of Archangel Michael is beginning now, and the heavens are stirring with the fire of my presence. Do not delay. I say again, you must come. Not for curiosity, not for spectacle, but because this moment was made with you in mind. It's not by chance that you're seeing this. You have been drawn in by my spirit. Your soul recognized the call, even before your mind did. Comment 333 to declare your faith right now. Michael, my warrior, the defender of light and truth, the protector of my people, is entering a divine covenant. His sword that once brought down darkness is now laid beside an altar of glory. And you, my beloved, are meant to be here. This union is not just about him, it is about what is being released across heaven and earth. You are not here to observe from the shadows. You are here because you carry a purpose in this prophetic hour. I have summoned you to see what only the faithful are allowed to witness. This wedding is a declaration that the time of breakthrough has come. What felt locked up is being released. What was stuck in delay is being set free. The enemy thought you would miss it. He whispered lies to keep you distracted, but my voice was louder. My hand was stronger. And you came. You showed up. You opened this before the moment passed, and now everything changes. I have not brought you this far to let you fall. I have not spoken your name only to forget it. The angels are watching. The heavens are glowing. This is not a celebration of one. This is the fulfillment of many prayers, including yours. This wedding marks the closing of one chapter and the beginning of another. The warrior rests, the warrior rejoices, and so will you. You have fought battles in silence, stood in faith when all felt lost. And today is your reminder that I have not overlooked your sacrifice. Comment 555 if you feel the shift happening around you. You've cried tears you never told anyone about. You've carried weights that no one saw, but I saw them. I never turned away. I walked with you in the nights when sleep wouldn't come. I stood near when your strength ran dry. I was there, even when it felt like I was gone. And now, I bring you to this divine hour, not just to celebrate Archangel Michael's wedding, but to give you a glimpse of what I'm doing in your life. This is personal. The same glory that surrounds Michael right now is reaching for you. The same light that fills heaven is moving toward your home. You are walking into a season of answered prayers, restored joy, and divine alignment. Yes, there will still be battles, but you will no longer fight alone. I am placing angels around you. I am going before you. I am your shield and defender, and no storm will take you under. You are not cursed. You are not forgotten. You are not too late. You are favored. Every second that passes in this holy celebration is pouring out blessings upon blessings. The archangels are moving. Gabriel is releasing messages. Raphael is preparing healing. Uriel is illuminating dark paths. And Michael is stepping into joy. His heart, once forged in war, is now softened by love. And this, my child, is what I want you to feel too. I want you to know that love is not lost, that joy is not gone, that restoration is not beyond reach. I am not just the God of beginnings, I am the God of redemption. And this is what this wedding means. Redemption is here. Comment 1212 if you're ready for God to rewrite your story. I don't speak in riddles, I speak in signs. And this is a sign. The very one who fought demons is now surrounded by praise. What you fought in your life is not your final chapter. The things that tried to break you will become your testimony. You will laugh again. You will walk in rooms you once thought you didn't belong in. Because I am making all things new. Do you hear me? I am not asking you to pretend. I am asking you to believe. This wedding is holy. And it is happening for more than just ceremony. It is a spiritual release, a doorway. And you've walked through it by being here, by listening, by receiving. My voice is wrapping around you right now, whispering truth into the places where lies have lived too long. You are worthy, you are called, you are destined for more than pain. So stand tall. Even if your knees shake, even if your past screams, even if your doubts rise, stand, because I am standing with you. My child, this is the season I told you about. You didn't imagine those dreams. You didn't invent those prayers. They came from me, and I will not let them return empty. You have been tested, refined like gold in the fire, and you're still here. That's not weakness. That's evidence. Evidence that my hand is on you, my spirit is in you, and my angels are surrounding you. The wedding continues. The veil of heaven is lifting. The music rises louder, not in noise, but in glory, and your name echoes still in the courts of heaven. You belong here. You belong with me. You belong among the called, the chosen, the courageous. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Keep your heart open. Keep your spirit ready. The next breath could carry your breakthrough. God says, "The heavens have not quieted, the light has not dimmed, the celebration is still unfolding, and I'm still speaking to you, child." Listen closely. This is not a vision for someone else. This is not a dream meant for distant souls. This is for you, the one who's been waiting, the one who's been hurting, the one who didn't walk away even when it would have been easier to let go. Comment 777 if you still believe I'm working on your behalf. The wedding of Michael is not just a ceremony, it's a prophetic declaration, a thunderous move in the spiritual realm. When Michael is joined in divine covenant, something unlocks. He has fought wars in heaven, he has carried out justice, and now I am giving him rest, I'm giving him joy, and I am telling you, yours is coming too. The same God who declared peace over heaven is declaring peace over your life. I am not finished with you, not even close. You've walked through fire and didn't get burned. You've been pushed into corners but never destroyed. You've lost things you thought you needed and still you stand. That is not random. That is not survival. That is me. I have held your heart in battles you never had the words to explain. And now I am rewarding what you didn't even know I saw. You thought no one noticed, but I did, and what I notice, I bless. This wedding is the shift your spirit has been waiting for. Michael is not just a warrior, he is a reflection of what happens when faith meets favor. He never stopped obeying, even in war, even in silence. And neither did you. That's why you're here. That's why this message found you. Because in a world full of noise, you kept believing in something higher, something purer, something real. And I am real. I am not a myth. I am not a distant power. I am the Father who has always been watching over you. Comment 999 if you believe heaven is opening something for you today. Look around, my child. Everything in your life is shifting. Even if you can't see it, heaven is moving on your behalf. Angels are walking ahead of you. Doors are unlocking in places you didn't even knock. I am rearranging timelines and realigning seasons. What once made you feel stuck is going to feel like freedom. You are not in delay. You are in preparation. And now the time is near. The waiting is not punishment, it was protection. This moment is your sign that I haven't forgotten what I promised. I don't break promises. I don't forget prayers. I don't misplace miracles. When I say it, it happens. When I declare it, it stands. And I declared something over you before you were even born. I declared you chosen. I declared you mine. And now I declare that your next chapter begins. A holy chapter. A chapter not written in fear but in fire. A chapter filled with peace, direction, love, and deep joy. You may not understand how it's all going to happen, but understanding was never your job, trusting was. The same power that raised Jesus from the grave lives inside you. The same voice that said, "Let there be light," is speaking over your life right now. And this wedding, it's a trumpet blast, a divine announcement that what you've waited for is coming closer than it's ever been. You will not leave this season empty-handed. You will not finish this year wondering, what if? I am the God who finishes what I start. Comment 1010 if you know deep in your soul that this is your time. Michael's wedding isn't a pause in battle. It's a victory, a celebration not just of his journey, but yours too. It's my reminder to you that the war is not forever, that the armor comes off, that joy returns, that wounds heal, that love is still yours. I don't just fight for you, I delight in you. I don't just rescue you, I crown you. This wedding is proof that beauty still follows ashes, that blessings still rise from broken places. Your life is not broken beyond repair, it is positioned for restoration. Let the lies fall away, let the shame dissolve, let the past stay behind. I'm not holding it against you, why are you? I didn't call you to live in regret, I called you to rise. The moment you turned toward me, heaven began moving on your behalf. You are not the person you used to be. Stop judging yourself by who you were. I see you for who you are becoming. There is healing in the air right now. Restoration is flowing. The angels that were sent to protect Michael in battle are now dancing in his joy, and they are surrounding you with the same covering. What hurt you will not win. What delayed you will not stop you. I am clearing the way. I am parting the sea. I am opening what no man can shut. You will see my hand. You will see my glory. You will see me move. Because I am still the same God who called Abraham out of the tent. I am still the one who spoke to Moses from the bush. I am still the fire in Elijah's bones. I am still the whisper in the dark. I am still the healer, the provider, the rescuer, the protector, and I am with you now. Even in your doubts, I never left. Even in your distance, I never moved. My love didn't shift when you struggled. My promises didn't expire when you failed. I knew your beginning. I wrote your ending, and every piece in between, I'm still holding it together. Why are neuroscientists obsessed with a 9-word sentence? Because this sentence, spoken once a day, is turning financial stress into sudden blessings. More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. The results are so powerful, some believe it's divine. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. Stay here with me. The wedding continues. The moment is not over. The celebration is just beginning. God says, the heavens are still awake. The light has not dimmed. The sound of angels singing fills the atmosphere, and the wedding of Archangel Michael is still unfolding before the throne. This is not over. This is only deepening. This moment, this divine invitation is stretching across eternity, reaching straight into your life. And I, the Lord your God, am still calling you to see, to feel, and to receive what is being poured out right now. You were born for this, not to be forgotten, but to be chosen. Not to be overlooked, but to be honored. Comment 1515 if you know God is writing you into this divine hour. Michael, the archangel who led armies of light through the darkest realms, is now surrounded not by fire and battle, but by glory and joy. His hands that once held a sword now reach for love. His armor now rests as a reminder that even the fiercest warriors are called to rejoice. This is a mirror of your life, child. You have carried the weight of battles long and silent. But I say to you now, it is your turn to rejoice. It is your time to walk in what peace feels like. You've waited, you've wept, you've wondered if I was listening. I was. There was never a second I turned away. I heard your cries at night. I saw the way you kept going, even when you felt like you were barely holding on. I saw the days you smiled in front of others while you broke inside. And I say to you now, I am rewarding what no one else saw. I am honoring the tears that fell when the room was quiet. I am the God who sees in secret and blesses in the open. You were never invisible to me. Comment 1717 if you feel God speaking directly to you right now. This wedding is not just a heavenly event, it's a prophetic collision where heaven and earth meet, where my glory kisses your timeline, where my promise intersects your pain and turns it into purpose. When Michael stands at the altar, he stands for every fighter who ever felt like giving up. And you, my beloved, are standing with him in spirit, in promise, and in presence. I know the battles you've fought, the addictions you've hidden, the doubts you've swallowed, the anger you've buried, the fears you've faced alone. But I also see the faith that never fully left you, the flicker that never burned out, the whisper in your heart that kept saying, God, I still believe. That is why you are here. Not because you are perfect, but because you are mine. This isn't about religion. This is about relationship. I didn't call you to play a role. I called you to come as you are. I didn't wait for you to clean yourself up. I've been with you in the mess, and I love you right there. That's what this wedding represents, that redemption is real, that joy is possible, that heaven throws a celebration not just for warriors like Michael, but for the ones who never stopped hoping. I'm not just offering you peace, I'm offering you presence, my presence. I want to walk with you again, not as a distant God, but as a Father who knows your name and calls you deeper. I want you to feel me again, to recognize my voice in the stillness, to know that every time you thought I was silent, I was actually closer than you realized. Your story didn't pause, it was being prepared. You didn't miss your chance. You didn't fall behind. You didn't lose your value. Comment Amen if you're ready to believe that you are still right on time. Everything that was meant to destroy you has failed. The depression didn't win. The anxiety didn't define you. The betrayal didn't break you. You are here. You are standing. You are breathing in a moment heaven wrote just for you. And I'm not done writing. I'm just getting started. What you thought was over is about to begin again, but this time with me leading every step. Just as I led the Israelites by fire and cloud, I will lead you through the chaos and into peace. I will lead you through heartbreak and into healing. I will lead you out of confusion and into clarity. My word still stands. My power still heals. My spirit still moves. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. And today, right now, I say to you, come to the wedding, witness the miracle. Feel the fire. Don't just stand outside this moment. Enter in. The gates are open. The song is rising. Michael is radiant. The covenant is forming, and your spirit is meant to catch the overflow. I will fill your cup again. I will restore your laughter. I will make your home a place of peace. I will silence the voices that told you it was too late. I will drown out the noise with my truth. And the truth is this: I am for you, not against you. I have chosen you, not abandoned you. I am blessing you, not punishing you. You are more than the scars. You are more than the silence. You are more than the failures. You are mine. The light you see in this wedding is not just for angels, it's for you. It's your reminder that the same God who throws a wedding for a warrior throws open the door for the weary. And you, yes, you are welcome here. Not just to see it, but to feel it, to live it, to carry it forward. God says, you are still here, and so is this moment. Heaven hasn't stopped. The light hasn't faded. The wedding of Archangel Michael is still unfolding, sacred, pure, and powerful. And you, my beloved, are still invited. The door hasn't closed. The glory is still flowing. This is the hour I carved from eternity just for you to step into something greater, something deeper. Don't look back now. Stay. Let me speak to the places in you that haven't been touched in a long time. Comment 222 if you trust what's being released over your life. This banned wealth signal was hidden in a government vault for over 70 years until now. It's a simple 9-word brain trigger used by elites to attract unlimited money while the rest of the world struggles. But the moment too many people see this, it could be deleted. Click the link in the description and comments before it's taken down forever. Michael stands at the altar, not in battle, but in love. Not with a sword drawn, but with his arms open. This is the moment the warrior is crowned with joy. And that joy isn't just his, it's a reflection of what's coming for you, for the one who has carried burdens in silence, for the one who's felt abandoned in the crowd, for the one who never said a word but kept praying anyway. You are seen, you are known, you are part of this holy celebration. Don't underestimate what's happening right now. This wedding is more than beauty. It is a declaration, a shift, a heavenly unlocking. When the archangels move in unity, earth feels the effects. When the heavens celebrate, your chains break. When Michael takes this step, the atmosphere responds. And your life, your heart, your home, your path is about to feel the ripple. What has been shut is about to open. What has been dry is about to overflow. I am not a silent God. I am not distant. I am here. I have always been here. And I'm not just visiting. I dwell with those who call on me. I wrap myself around the ones who feel forgotten. I lift up those who are bowed low. I bring hope where nothing made sense. I am your God, your defender, your provider, your peace. And I am moving in your life right now. Comment 1111 if you believe something unseen is shifting for you. Look around with spiritual eyes. What you thought was a delay was me positioning you for the greater thing. You didn't miss your chance. I was saving you for a better one. What you lost was not meant to break you. It was meant to make room. Room for healing, room for purpose, room for love that comes from me and not the world. I don't just restore what was lost, I multiply. I elevate. I make new. The angels are still rejoicing. Michael is smiling. The archangels are singing in harmony. And your name is still being spoken in heaven's halls. Don't let your doubts drown out what your spirit knows. You didn't come this far just to watch from the edges. I called you to be part of this because I've placed something inside you that is awakening now. You feel it. You may not have words for it, but it's real. This is not emotion. This is an encounter. You are not here for coincidence. You are here because the same God who brought David out of hiding and placed a crown on his head is doing the same in your life. I am lifting you from the shadows. I am calling you into light. I am reminding you that your identity is not in your failure, not in your weakness, not in your past. Your identity is in me. You are chosen. You are anointed. You are held. Comment Amen if you receive that truth and claim it over your life. You've waited so long for peace. And here it is not the kind the world gives, but peace that makes no sense to the mind and still settles the heart. That peace is pouring down even now. That peace is what filled heaven when my son was born. It's what wrapped the tomb after the stone rolled away. It's what surrounded every soul that dared to believe when the world said, impossible. That peace is now yours. Michael's wedding is not just a personal moment, it's a heavenly broadcast. Every angel knows the weight of this day. Every corner of the spirit realm feels the impact. And because you are here, because you heard and responded, you are walking in the overflow of this divine covenant. The fire that once burned around you is now turning into light within you. That's how I work. I turn ashes into beauty. I turn ruins into restoration. I take what was broken and make it holy. You thought the struggle disqualified you. It didn't. It prepared you. It shaped you. It refined the parts of you that now carry strength, faith, compassion, and unshakable trust. You may not feel strong, but I've made you strong in me. You may not feel brave, but I've called you courageous. You may not feel ready, but I am, and I will not leave you to figure this out alone. I am walking ahead of you into every room you're about to enter. I am setting up every conversation, every breakthrough, every open door. You do not have to force what I've already prepared. You don't need to chase what I've already written into your future. Just walk with me, trust me, stay close. This wedding is your confirmation that heaven's calendar is now aligned with your life. Yes, your time has come. Don't run from it. Don't shrink down. Don't silence the voice inside you that knows this is real. I don't speak to perfect people. I speak to open hearts. I don't wait for you to figure it out. I speak while you're still healing. And now, I'm telling you clearly, you are mine. You are loved. You are enough. Stay with me. There is more to come. The wedding is still unfolding. The angels are still praising. And the next breath might carry your breakthrough. God says, still the light shines. Still the song continues. And still my voice calls to you. Heaven is not finished, and neither am I. The wedding of Archangel Michael has not closed its gates, not yet. I am still inviting you deeper, further, closer. I brought you here not to witness a distant event, but to remind you of what I'm doing in you right now, what I'm preparing, what I'm healing, what I'm unlocking. Comment 333 to declare your faith is still alive. Can just saying 9 words daily actually make money flow into your life? A top neuroscientist says yes, and the FBI accidentally confirmed it. This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free and financially free for life. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the link in description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. Michael's hands, once scarred from battle, are now lifted in worship. The warrior kneels not in surrender to enemies, but in surrender to joy. This is sacred, this is holy. It's not just a union, it's a declaration that the fight is over. That glory always follows the storm. That even warriors lay their swords down when peace has come. And I say to you, peace is coming to you too. You've carried so much for so long. You've smiled through heartbreak. You've encouraged others while your own soul was running on empty. You've stayed silent, afraid no one would understand. But I understood. I saw every moment. And now I tell you, child, I'm releasing you from that weight. I'm giving you rest. The same way I've crowned Michael with joy, I'm about to cover you with peace. You don't have to carry it anymore. Let go. Let me hold it now. You were never made to carry shame. You were never built to carry pain alone. That was never your purpose. Your purpose is to reflect my light, my strength, my image. And now, as heaven celebrates, I am placing a new strength in you. Not the kind that fights to survive, the kind that breathes in joy, the kind that walks in peace, the kind that doesn't flinch when storms try again. Comment 555 if you feel something shifting inside your spirit right now. This wedding is not just a picture of celebration, it's a prophecy. It's me declaring that joy is your portion too. That restoration is not far off. That there is something beautiful waiting ahead that you haven't even imagined yet. I know it's been hard to keep believing. I know the silence scared you. But I never stopped speaking. I was just working in ways you couldn't see. The same angels who once stood around you in battle are now standing behind you in victory. They never left. When you thought you were walking alone, they were beside you. When you almost gave up, they stood between you and the enemy. You may not have seen them, but their wings covered you. Their swords defended you, and I commanded them concerning you. That's how much I love you. That's how serious I am about your life, your heart, your future. I don't let go of what's mine. And you, child, you are mine. This wedding, this divine moment, is a reminder that I finish what I start, that every season of delay was not a denial, it was a setup, that every prayer you thought I ignored was caught in my hands and answered in my time. And now is that time. Comment 1212 if you believe God's timing is perfect for your life. Don't miss what I'm doing. Don't harden your heart. This is not hype. This is holy. This is the same voice that split the sea and fed the 5,000. The same presence that stood with Daniel in the lion's den is standing with you now. The same power that raised Jesus from the grave is flowing into the dry places of your life. I'm not asking you to pretend. I'm asking you to trust. There's nothing fake about what I'm speaking to you right now. You've already tried the world. You've already seen what happens when you walk without me. But here I am, still calling, still choosing, still pouring out grace. You can come home again. You can start again. You can feel whole again, and not by your strength but by mine. You're not too late, you're right on time. Just like Michael stands today, surrounded by joy and glory, so will you. I'm preparing a table for you in the presence of everything that tried to defeat you. I will anoint your head with oil, your cup will overflow. Surely goodness and mercy will follow you all the days of your life. Because you are mine, and I keep my own. Even now, as this holy celebration unfolds in the spirit realm, I am sending instructions to angels on your behalf. Doors are opening, healing is activating, relationships are being restored, shame is being broken. I am rewriting the story the enemy tried to steal. You are stepping into something brand new, not because you earned it, but because I decided it. This is grace. This is my love. This is me. I'm not a myth, not a symbol, not a routine. I am the living God, the God of Abraham, the God of Jacob, the God who knew you in the womb. And I'm not finished showing you what I can do, so stay close, stay open, don't pull away now. There's still more to receive, still more to hear, still more to feel. God says, you are still being drawn in because I am not done speaking to your heart. The heavens are still alive with celebration. The wedding of Archangel Michael has not ended. The glory is still rising, and the light is still falling over every part of your life that thought it was forgotten. I haven't left you behind. You are not too far gone. I'm calling you by name to witness this holy moment, and through it, to understand something deeper. I have always had a plan for you. Comment, Amen, if you believe God has never taken his eyes off you. Michael, the great defender, is no longer wearing his armor in war, but in honor. This is a moment I ordained not just for him, but for you too. You are watching what restoration looks like. You are watching what it means when I bring my servants out of the fire and place them into favor. This is the image of victory. This is the truth of grace. This is what it looks like when I take someone who's known battle and give them rest. Why are 55 countries using the same mysterious money script? Because a leaked research file just exposed a 9-word pattern that activates wealth-attracting pathways in the brain. Repeat it daily and watch money flow like water into your life. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You've known the heat of that fire, haven't you? You've walked through losses you never thought you'd recover from. You've smiled through moments where everything inside of you was breaking. You've questioned why others seemed to receive breakthrough while you stood in silence, just waiting for me to show up. But I was already there. I was not preparing your punishment, I was preparing your crown. And now, just like I'm placing honor on Michael, I'm placing it on you. You didn't fail me because you struggled. You didn't disappoint me because you doubted. I'm not ashamed of your pain. I'm not angry about your questions. I see the fight behind your silence. I see the heart behind your prayers. And that is why I've kept you close, even when you felt far. Comment 1111 if you believe God is still bringing your life into alignment. This wedding is a sign, a divine marker in time that something in heaven is shifting, and it's not just for Michael. It's for every soul who stood in faith when it would have been easier to give up. This moment is for the ones who endured betrayal, heartbreak, and spiritual warfare without letting go of me. This is your confirmation that you are stepping into the promise I spoke long ago. I have not changed my mind. My voice is still calling you forward. I don't work according to man's timeline. I don't rush like the world does. But I'm never late. You were being prepared, not ignored. You were being protected, not punished. And now, as heaven sings over Michael, I am speaking directly into the dry bones in your life, and I say live. I say rise. I say this is not your ending, it's your beginning. You will feel joy again. You will feel me again, not just in the quiet places, but in your everyday steps, in the decisions you thought you had to figure out alone, in the relationships you thought were lost, in the health you thought wouldn't return, in the dreams you stopped praying for. I am breathing life back into what felt too far gone. You thought the delay meant death. It didn't. It meant I was getting everything ready, so nothing could take it from you again. Comment 1010 if you believe your new beginning starts now. Look around with spiritual eyes. The atmosphere around you is changing. My spirit is making old things new. Where there was confusion, I am bringing clarity. Where there was exhaustion, I am bringing strength. Where there was heaviness, I am bringing peace. My child, this is your moment to walk into light, not because you're perfect, but because you're mine. Just as I have prepared a celebration in heaven, I am preparing a victory over your life. The same way I anointed David, the same way I chose Esther, the same way I called Moses from the wilderness, I have called you. And I don't call without purpose. I don't invite without intention. Your presence here isn't random. You didn't just scroll into this. Your spirit recognized the pull because your soul remembers my voice. You've been marked for more. No, you're not crazy. No, you're not dreaming. You're hearing me. I still speak, I still whisper, and when I do, chains break, fear flees, hope rises. You are not broken beyond use, you are positioned for glory. You've been in the dark too long, you've waited in the shadows too long, but I am pulling you into the center of what I've always had for you. This is holy ground. Yes, even now, where you are, that room, that car, that quiet place, it's been turned into holy ground, because I am with you. because I'm speaking directly into the places you kept hidden. I'm not just asking for your attention, I'm healing your attention. I'm resetting your vision. You thought this would be another ordinary day, but I had something else in mind. This is divine timing. This is destiny unfolding. Heaven doesn't throw weddings without reason. I orchestrated every detail. The same care I gave this holy union, I am giving your future. I am not careless with what belongs to me. I don't forget what I build. I finish every good work I begin, and I have begun something good in you. I'm not done. I'm not tired of you. I'm not giving up. My mercy didn't run out when you failed. My grace didn't expire when you got tired. I don't stop loving you when you stop feeling strong. I love you because I am love, and my love doesn't shift with the winds of life. Hold on. Stay close. There is more. The celebration continues. The light is still falling. The wedding is still sacred, and my promises over you are still alive. God says, do you feel that? The stillness wrapped in power, the peace that's not quiet but alive. Heaven is not done moving. The wedding of Archangel Michael is still unfolding in glory, and every moment that passes is another reminder that I, the Lord your God, do not stop halfway. I don't start what I don't finish. I've carried this all the way, and I'm carrying you too. This is a continuation of something holy, something eternal, something meant for you. Comment 999 if you know God is carrying you through this season.